Well, here we go. Hyeri, of course, the world and Olympic champion. Bronze in the last 3 Grand Prix.
Ladies and gentlemen, semi-final match in female division. Weight category up to 67 kilograms. Heavyweight in blue, Hyeri, representing Korea.
Well, it's been a rocking start to the Moscow matchups here. The Rio Olympic champion, of course, and indeed the world champ as well. Can she put herself into the final here? A couple of excellent wins. Not really pushed out of second gear. Zhang Mengyu, of course, after her success in the Rome Grand Prix, or the Chinese champion, pushed her close. But Hyeri found the answer in the last seconds.
Matea, representing Croatia.
Well, the Croatian going against the Korean, Matea JELIC, the 20-year-old, ranked at 11 in the world. Well, a Grand Prix bronze medal, as you can see, in London, but also took the Mediterranean Games in Tarragona in Spain. Can she add to that gold medal here? Well, when you win a big competition, it gives you that confidence, and she's going to need it. Straightforward stuff. She's only given up 5 points in 3 matches today. So she's in imperious form, the Croatian. Plenty of confidence, and she's going to need it in this one. Hyeri, of course, the seasoned campaigner, the 30-year-old from Korea. As our centre referee just thumbs up there from Nubaya Segundo, and it will just be another Segundo before they get started. Time is in. The fighters are ready. And I'm sure you are as well, wherever you are. Welcome to Moscow, and indeed the start of this Grand Prix Series number 2 with a real cracker in Rome. Can we have the same again here in Moscow? Who's going to produce the magic? Hyeri or Matea JELIC? JELIC slightly the taller of the two, but the better footwork is the Koreans. Loves to use the head and shoulders to fake, to cause some problems for the Croatian. Defence, the watchword for both. JELIC puts a couple of lights on the board there. Signs that she's got her distance right at least. Hyeri, concentration as always. I mentioned that footwork, loves to shuffle round, providing different angles and different options. And just intimidating by that presence there. Of course, the world and Olympic champion, Hyeri. Bronze medalist in the last 3 Grand Prix, so not really hitting the high notes at the moment. But can she put herself into the final? One final, of course, already in the books. Will be Bradley Sinden and Alexei Denisenko. One to look out for. Just less than a minute to go here in this opening period. Back leg turning kick there, blast home from Hyeri, well blocked. Matea JELIC has that composure. Thought about the punch there, did well to avoid the head kick too. Taking her time. Hyeri, as we mentioned, that head faking, that footwork. Good back leg from JELIC there, gets close. No lights on the board. Just about 20 seconds to go in this first round. It's been a cagey one, no question. Neither female fighter committing, just as neither of the males did in their opening round. Happy to take it steady. Take it into the second round to look for some scores on the board. Hyeri thought about the punch, or at least pretended that she thought about the punch. And the fakes and the motions give way to the end of the round. nothing really to choose between them. 0-0 in this one. Coaching fighter in both corners. Match information so important, but also keeping cool. As I said, very, very hot here. Not so much outside, very pleasant day, but inside the arena, pretty toasty. I'm trying to keep cool. Hyeri trying to keep the pressure on as well. Good back leg again. Hyeri beginning to find a home for that one. Tries to fake and intimidate. Jelic buys it. Hyeri overreaching with the punch there, doesn't get punished. As Jelic covers up, concentrates, and the Croatian keeps it at 0-0. Hyeri got close there with that one. Oh, excellent on the inside there. Good close distance punch. Not just a scoring shot, but also gives Hyeri plenty to think about here. Last minute, as we look over the Croatian coach's shoulder. Neither fighter head and shoulders above the rest at the moment. Very close one. Whoa, big kick there. Smacks off the leg. Referee deciding it's unintentional. No gam jam given. But no quarter given in this one. A close fight here. Hyeri faking. Not intended. Front leg to the face there. Perfect from Jelic. Got the game plan correct. Gets the timing to a T. Gives Hyeri lots to think about as we creep towards the end of this second round. Back leg turning kick there from Hyeri. Getting closer there at the end, but close doesn't get it done. And it's one and done, or indeed two and done, from Matea Jelic. A couple of rounds on the board, 4 points to the good. And Hyeri, well, she's going to have to get out of second gear here. Very patient. The timing of this front leg was perfect. Went for a straight front leg to the face, missed it on purpose and whacks it back across. Great technique there from the Croatian. No key times now for both fighters. Semi-final number one in the under 67 kilogram grouping. Hyeri points down. Well, as I said, has the pedigree, has the quality, but it's only, I say only, not easy to do, but to get the bronze medal, she's got 3 of them in the last 3 competitions. So always on the podium. But maybe not on the step that she would like. Step-by-step stuff from the Korean in blue, trying to get forward, kicking on the inside. Jelic, well, she's using those long limbs to good effect. Excellent stuff there from Jelic. Picks it up, lands it cleanly. Good punch in response from Hyeri. And that one does score. 6 points of a gap. Third and final round here. Matea Jelic performing really well. Tries not to give away any gam jumps. Punch in the inside there from the Korean. A minute to go. 5 points of a difference. Punch again there. No real pop on it. Good punch on the way through this time from Jelic. No love from the judges. Gives OH-JELIC something to think about, and she is breathing hard, the Korean in blue. Takes a little dance around to try and look for a better angle. That's been good stuff from Jelic here. The punch again from OH-JELIC. Cancelled out, so to speak, by that nice little counter to the body. Another 2-pointer. Into the last 20 seconds. OH-JELIC tries to punch, clinch and kick to no avail though. Jelic. Has she got one foot in the final? She's certainly got one foot in the way of Ideun. And indeed, it's an excellent attempt there from the Korean. Into the last seconds though. Matea Jelic. What a performance from the Croatian. Clinical from the Croatian. And Jelic, well, she looks fresh-faced and ready. She's into the final. OH-JELIC, well, as I said, 3 bronze medals at the last set of Grand Prix. And it's going to be number 4 here in Moscow. First semi-final in the books in the under-67s. The next one, Great Britain's Lauren Williams against Juliana Alsedek. There's your confirmation in the history books as both fighters, well, they retreat to their respective corners to get a rest. Matea Jelic, well, she will need to make that an effective rest. She landed a very effective headshot indeed. Found a home for it and finds herself in the final.